Welcome back, guys. We're at the Denver, North Carolina Hair Scramble. Today we got a little GoPro for you from 250A class. Got the Holeshot. It's pretty sweet. A little bit muddy today, and on this voiceover we got a special guest. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi.
Ma'am. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, this is, who are you?
I don't know. Who am I?
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So we are getting into the race here. It was a nice brisk morning. Got some rain earlier in the week.
Oh, whose birthday was it?
What day was this? So this was on October 31st, Halloween, if you're in America. Let's go America. It was Ashley's birthday today. So happy birthday, babe.
More belated day when they're watching this, but...
Yep. So it was a good time. Some people in some costumes. We had my brother out there, Mr. Cookie Monster. You might have seen him. So we stayed up front for a little while. We did have, off the start, you probably noticed another Yamaha right next to me. That was Aiden Marshall from 250B class. Although he did race 250A. How'd you feel about Aiden doing 250A today?
Oh, we love Aiden.
You gotta speak up a little bit. Anyway, what happened? Do you remember what happened to Aiden?
Aiden forgot to air down his tires. He doesn't have a great girlfriend like Peter does, and he doesn't have a girlfriend to air down his tires for him, and he had to hop off the track.
He had 18 PSI on his tire, so he crashed right away. And that was unfortunate.
He was like 6 minutes behind you, so...
There was 4 guys in the class today, everybody on Yamahas. And of course the big rivalry in 250A, me and Noah.
We love Noah.
So we're been cutting it pretty close in the points lately, and it's coming down to the last 2 rounds. This one was pretty crucial for the year-end awards, as well as the last round, which will be Brushy Mountain coming up.
We miss Bradley though. Bradley nobody's out here with y'all.
Yeah, Bradley Chapman. Don't know where he was at today, but he missed a good one. We did have a special.
What was his name?
Who?
That guy that was on the, not Aiden, but the other guy.
So there was a guy on the back row today, retired professional, Kailub Russel, who will come by me in this video sometime, so stay tuned for that. And the other guy in my class, I don't remember who that was.
That's unfortunate.
This is going to go down by the creek. How'd you feel about the result on the day?
I always laugh because I always want Peter to do the best he can, but Noah always, anytime Noah sees me and I see that he's in front of Peter, he always gives me those like, little hand signal like haha, and I always want to like okay, where is Peter at? Because I want to see a hand signal from Peter, but he's always coming, and it's always good to see them two always having fun out there, and however the year turns out, I'll be happy for both of them.
Trying to dodge some puddles over here on the side. The videos today is going to be a little bit from lap 1 as well as some footage from lap 4 where I was feeling pretty good. It took me a little bit to find my groove out here with the slimy mud on top.
Well, it was backwards from the first 2 times y'all raced it. And then it was also like super muddy. I know when I put my boots on, and a lot of my friends know when I put my boots on, it's go time, and it was muddy just to walk in it, so I couldn't imagine them trying to race in it.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad on video, but it was pretty slippery out there.
I did fall down and got mud on my butt, but we're all good. Didn't die.
Yeah, it happens.
Happens the best of us. Poor Kylie. With the Dalton took her through a mud hole in the e-bike and she fell.
Yeah, okay, so we are talking about Dalton Anderson and his female friend.
No, Dalton's young.
Oh yeah, Russ Anderson. Yep. So this is where we're gonna transition here, I believe. Yep. Same spot, but we're gonna get into lap 4. Basically what had happened is I just rode for a little while, and then I fell over and it got passed. So now I'm in second, trying to close the gap.
Peter got a really good start, and then he's been having some issues where he falls over a little bit, and then I see his bestie Noah before him, and it kind of like, I always know Peter falls over when I see Noah, because I'm like, I want to be like, come on. But I always try to root him on, and I know what he does is a lot harder than it looks, so.
Yeah, she gets frustrated when I'm not winning, but...
Yeah, because you started off the season so well.
Can't always be perfect.
I'm perfect. What can I say?
Anyway.
What?
A little slippery around here with the water. They changed up the track a little bit, like Ashley was saying. Reverse direction and a couple of different alternates here and there. It tacked up pretty well, so by this time there was some good lines, and some of the backwards turns were always awkward, where they got burned in pretty good going the other way, so then you run them backwards, they feel kind of weird. Some of the ruts that kind of catch you off guard because they're not naturally made to go this way. Some stuff that happened that I didn't put into the video. Something happened to Johnny Babbitts from AA on the first lap. I don't believe he even finished one lap, so something happened there.
Someone dislocated their shoulder. It might have been him. Someone did dislocate their shoulder.
No, Johnny was still riding. I don't think it was him, but also had Robert Hancock from AA. I ended up catching him on the third lap. And went by. He was, I guess he wasn't feeling it today. Something going on. Yeah, kind of only guys passed from AA.
Well, is AA finished with points? Like, are they not going down to the final race like you guys are?
I'm not sure. I'm not following that class. It's always pretty close.
A lot of the classes
for a lot of
like
classes
that.
Coming down to the end of the year here. Not a big turnout today, but yeah, it's expected.
It was
for
a lot
the last
bigger
few
than
rounds.
Denver 2. Denver 2 was the last minute. That was a small one.
So this is going to drop out into the open part. Pretty fun out here. Go down the big hill and into the mud.
A really funny fact about Peter is I always make fun of him because he sits so straight up on his bike. Like, he doesn't slouch over. He's like a perfect 90-degree angle on his bike. And I always find it so funny because he just looks so proper on his bike.
Yeah, good form is key. I don't know if how I sit is the right way, but...
Because Ray sits slouched over. Like a little bit. I don't know. I just find it interesting because I don't know how I was on a dirt bike, but I always look at that little things.
This part was pretty fun here. It's kind of like enduro trail. Good turns here and there. And, trying to keep the front end up. It was definitely easy to lose it out here. And this was more of the technical spots here. Kind of pick the line through the mud. The bystander, not a bystander, but a racer sitting by on the side. Some of these turns are pretty awkward. Little slippery turns here.
Is this down by the creek?
Not quite.
My bad.
The big creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a big creek crossing at Denver. For those who raced it, I'm sure you know. Pretty good, good sized creek crossing. Got to be careful on.
I've seen a lot of people fall, even in the big bike race on the 12 o'clock.
Some people fell today.
I think so, yeah. Where they got caught up going across and back under the bridge to the hill climb.
There was a little creek just went through.
When I saw someone cut the creek too, went through the creek because the water was so low. I don't know if that was the best line, but I almost saw him take it once. So I don't think he thought it was either.
Yeah, sometimes you can take a line that you don't want to do again because it didn't work out too good. A little faster out here in this pine section.
Did you ever catch up to Lexi?
Yes, I did pass Lexi out there.
We shout her out because she did win women's.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Lexi.
Lexi who?
Isn't it Babbitts?
Yeah, Lexi Babbitts.
Yeah, she's like one of her, like she races every now and then, but she came out today and she was telling me that she was trying to finish a race, and she did, and she won first. I did see her out on the trail once. She actually passed me, and I didn't know who it was, so I wasn't used to seeing her out there, but she revved it, and I realized who it was, and I was like, yeah, Lexi! She was having a ball out there, and I was really happy to see her out there all happy.
Yeah, gotta support the girls racing as well.
Doing better than I am.
Maybe someday.
No. I'll leave the racing up to you.
Definitely, if there's anybody wanting to get into it, that'd be great. You know, more people's better. Seems like less and less people all the time coming out to race than before. Getting up some speed going here. Trying to be careful. Don't want to ruin the whole day based on a bad move. Pretty bumpy out here from previous races and everything. A kind of awkward turn right here to the left. Make sure that camera's nice and clear. I had some issues with my angle getting moved around, so.
Didn't you crash on one weekend? Only one crash, and you will see that maybe on the crash compilation. My personal favorite video.
Well, there was a little fall on from this race at the beginning of the video. I'm sure y'all saw that. Trying to come down this hill was kind of awkward because there was a rut that you had to jump in and out. I guess you could ride down the rut, but it probably wouldn't be as fast. A little over halfway through the video here.
That might be hit that bridge.
Kind of down in the bottom here. I think there's a big creek to the left. Yeah, you can kind of see it over there. We should be coming up on my dad up here from Masters B.
He actually won.
Yeah, shout out to my dad, Brian.
We love him.
Got the win on the day. Won the Husky 350.
When he finally got a new fender.
Yeah, he had a broken fender for a while. Got that replaced. This is the spot I crashed in on the first lap. Hopefully not try to replicate that. Got some more lappers up here. And part way up the hill. Not this one. The next hill up here we got Dalton Anderson taking some photos.
And question for you, Peter. How
There's
many?
Dalton.
What classes do you normally lap?
Come by the classes in the back. Sportsman's always the first one, and then you got some of the B classes. You know, Senior B, Masters B, Vet B, maybe some 250B.
Rarely though. Probably right.
Depends on who's in there. Little fast piece down on the bottom. Kind of heading back towards the parking lot at this point. Got some power line out here. Denver's got a good mix of different trail. There's some silty stuff and some clay. Usually keep a pretty good average speed out here. Classic Denver hair scramble. Now I know it was pretty slick, but I definitely have seen and raced worse conditions at Devnver before.
The first one was really bad one.
Previous years, there's been some really bad ones last year. Super muddy, standing in water pretty deep, multiple places. They actually did a great job out here trying to make sure that this was rideable. This would have been a total bog if they hadn't worked on it. Just gonna come over the hill and to the creek here in a little bit. I think that we might have had Cammy Jones over there. Shout out to Cammy.
Did we ever see Peter?
I think so.
Yeah, for Halloween, me and Peter decided to dress up like each other, so he had an extra shirt that he was wearing, the same one, so I put it on. They're actually really comfortable shirts, like I said. He probably won't get it back.
You still have my jersey?
Yep. Yep. It's my favorite one.
Yeah, she just said we were wearing the same jerseys, so I had an extra one. Mine's got holes in it. I got a brand new one that I should use. Here's the road up there at the top.
I
took spectators.
I took a video up at the top of that hill, and it was actually pretty cool.
Were you on the pavement?
Yep. Do you always pass on the right or the left?
It depends. Whichever works. Kind of keep it consistent.
I will say, I don't know if it's a Honda or a KTM, but they sound really similar to a Yamaha. Like, I don't know why, but every time I like somewhat hear your bike, it's always like one of those two.
Yeah, the Yamahas are pretty distinct.
The brakes are what makes the Yamaha very distinctive. The squeal. That just means they're working.
Yeah, guess it means you're on hard.
If they're not, if your brakes aren't squeaking, then you aren't doing it right.
So coming into the end of lap 4.
Oh, there was me, I think.
Ashley's up here in the corner.
I was gonna hand off goggles, but you said you shook your head.
Oh, you had some goggles?
Yeah, you shook your head. I think so.
I don't know you had goggles.
But
You gotta stick them out there.
I dangled them up and you kept going, and I was like, I guess he's good.
Yeah, I was good. I wasn't getting roosted too bad. Didn't have people in front of me for a long amount of time during the race.
How many turtles did you have left?
2. This is gonna come back by the start line at the bottom of the hill. Get the start on the power line. Some big roots right here. Gotta be careful.
I shot a mountain bike.
Did you ride over there?
On a mountain bike? Yeah, I do, but they're not very nice to me. Peter and I do some mountain biking during the week, and he always rides behind me and laughs at me a lot. I'm not very coordinated like he is.
Still got some to learn, but you're doing pretty good with it.
I don't know, would y'all believe 9 months ago I had no idea what a dirt bike was. And now I can tell them all apart.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Got a good teacher.
What, my dad?
Well, he learned from you learned from him, so.
Check this out. Kind of put on a little show for the spectators. That was a fun piece right there. Going pretty fast. Feel like I could keep that pace the whole time. I'd be doing pretty good.
Peter needs to see me and then he goes faster.
Couple alternate lines in here.
Yeah, that you would have an easier time picking if there was someone because then you would go with everyone leading go.
I'm gonna stay inside and go into the creek crossing.
Ooh.
But this is a little bit of repeat from the first lap that you saw. This isn't too far after the scoring, so just get some good footage of me going through the same trail. If you haven't seen some of my previous videos, definitely recommend checking out this one that I uploaded of me and my brother riding back to back on split screen. It's super cool to try to compare the riding through the same exact trail. Hopefully I get to do that again sometime. I have pretty fun with that.
I also recommend any race videos.
Yeah, my brother also makes GoPro videos. Check him out.
He does good at editing with some funny stuff, so if you ever want a really good laugh, he makes some really funny ones. Who was that?
I don't know, it looks like he's kind of getting in the way.
I think he was out there spectating.
So we got Kailub Russel. See the number 1 with the name Russell on the back. Coming by, shout out to Brandon Wyatt. I know you were excited to see some of that. Brandon said that if he doesn't see a video of Kailub Russel passing you in your GoPro, then he's going to be disappointed. So I had to throw that in there.
Did that for you.
Trying to make sure the camera's working so you can see how fast Kailub Russel is getting away from me here. He's already at the water pretty much. Yeah, he's on the other side of the creek. And he's probably already going up the hill now.
Like floats through the course.
Yeah, when you see me come around the corner over here, you'll see him already on the other side shooting across there. Of course, he's a multi-time Grand National Cross Country champion. Definitely able to compete with the fastest guys out there. And that's it.
It was fun.
So check back in next time for some more GoPro action.
It should be a fun last video.
Alright, thanks guys.